All right, guys, today we're gonna show you how to mount a Subaru bumper on the 95 Corolla, actually 93 to 97 Corolla. All right, so from factory the bumper is longer than norm, right? So first thing you want to do is to put the bumper on. So we're gonna find the center of the bumper. All right, this is the bumper. You see that hole right there? You're gonna center that to the Corolla. Get a zip tie to that hole right there. All right. And once you zip tie it, make sure the bumper is tucked all the way underneath both headlights. All right. Once you make sure it's tucked in under, then you're gonna come to the side. Now the bumper is gonna be long, a little bit out wider than the fender. It's gonna come to right there. All right. So all we're going to do is cut a gap. You see that V? We're going to cut a gap. I'm going to show you a picture. You can cut a V and then you're going to close it in. Once you close it in, you close it into the fender where you want it. All right. You're going to get the plastic well and just well it. You'll cut that V. All right. There's two ways you could do it. The other way, all right, is you could basically, next way you could cut that bumper, just chop that from top to bottom, chop it right off, straight down, right? And then you're gonna line it up to the fender exactly where you want it, right? Once you line it up, then it's gonna overlap the bumper that's already hanging, that's already mounted on the car. It's gonna overlap, and you take a Sharpie and mark it where it overlap. Once you mark that right there, wherever it overlap, then you cut that piece. Then you're going to join the two pieces back together. Plastic well it, whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? After your plastic well, get everything nice. Then you get your body filler and fill it up and grind it down. Whatever you got to do to make it look good. But that's the next way to do it. But I chose to do it the other way that I showed you. Cut that V. All right. After you do all of that, right, then to mount it, everything is factory right there. You just use a 10mm nut and bolt right there. All factory. You ain't gotta do nothing else. Once you do all the fab work, you ain't gotta do nothing else. You just bolt that right up. A 10mm nut and bolt right there. Now to make it more sturdy, what we're gonna do, get a piece of aluminum pipe, right? You see that aluminum strip? And just measure from there to the bumper. It's about 6.5 inches. There's a factory 10 bolt hole already there. It looks like that. All right. So you ain't got to make a hole. It's already there from factory. So you just screw a 10 bolt right in there and then use a 10mm nut and bolt for the bumper and tighten that up. That's it. The bottom is sturdy. When I say sturdy, sturdy. I'm going to show you the next side, so you see what it looked like, because I haven't done the next side yet. But that's what it looks like. See the 10mm hole right there on the Corolla? It's already there. So just get that aluminum strip, measure it, mark your holes, screw your nut and bolt in and everything. That's it. Simple. Simple. That's it. But I want to shout out to my boy Danny from Extreme. He's the one who actually came up with the idea. And we made it work, man. We made it work. You know, teamwork make the dream work. So big up yourself, Danny. If you like this video, follow us, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, ask questions. It don't matter. We out.